SLC update for the 21st of September. If you just saw my note about the yen, it's because we know the yen is a strong buy, but also the Australian basket is a strong buy. Because of that, there isn't going to be a sentimental bias to really trade this pair today because it's just going to be mixed. And we can see how undecided it is on the sentiment anyway. And there's the dynamic. It's quite sideways. Now, technically, it's a sell, AJ, because we're below monthly pivot at 77.20. And we are sort of technically selling off a little bit there on the M5 and M15, and the daily in H4 is bearish. So the SLC 76.52, 75.88 AU, SLC above is 73.45, SLC below is 72.49. Now we are a buy, they are selling, and we know that the Aussie basket is actually a strong buy, like I just said. The US bubble is actually directly on the vertical line. It hasn't really moved much since the open last night. So keep an eye on that. If the dollar basket goes right and becomes a strong sell, then this will fly. So yeah, so keep an eye on your monthly pivot. We are above 72.84. So yeah, and we're sentimentally a buy too. The Euro Oz. SLC above 16252, SLC below is 16120. Monthly pivot's up there at 16296, and it's pretty bearish on the MAs. And we are a sell, and they went long at that point. So there you go. So it should probably be falling because they went long. So yeah, keep an eye on the SLC below. It's a bit larger than that one. The Euro USD, we've got monthly pivot again, which is possibly that neckline there. And that's your left shoulder, right shoulder, head. And the monthly pivot just happens to be the neckline on that head and shoulders break. So 118.64, we are very, very close. SLC above is large at 118.80, so that looks likely. And 118.18. So yeah, slightly mixed, maybe a bit of an uptick there on the minute one. They did sell, because they sold, it should come up. So it's like a mirror image almost. Pound USD, and we took the SLC, as you can see, 12939, which was naughty. And then the one above is 13010. Let's take these guys off. And see they're selling it. It's crossing the 50% line, and so it's now a strong buy, according to FXSSI. So it took those stops. Now it looks like those ones are going to be targeted, and we have got some supply here, some overhead resistance. So from the highs, this month's highs, we've got some resistance up there. So yeah, probably because we're taking that, we'll take this one now. MAs are pointing up. It's quite bullish. 13011, and your monthly support 2, which was a good support, as I was saying last week, is 12832. Now your pivot monthly support 1 is 13097. We did sell off a lot on this pair, so and your monthly pivot's there. I don't think we're going to test that 13246, so I think we might have some resistance here, to be honest. Kiwi USD, 68 and 67.40. This is the largest SLC, so this is the likeliest target that we're looking at currently. We are a buy, and they sold. They are maybe going to slightly long, to be a bit careful. Yeah, so Euro Yen, 125.02, and we've got 123.25. Pretty sideways, but this will be sideways because of the bubbles. So buy. And we are a sell, and we're a sell because we're below monthly pivot. There's your monthly support 1 at 12461. Pound yen, sell, 13532, 13448. Again, probably more sideways price action today. If the pound bubble comes down, then this can come up. Dollar yen, 104.91, and we've got 103.98. We are a sell. We have been for ages. Look at that. At that point, they sold. They went long quite heavily at that point there, and obviously because they went long, down we came. They might be getting stopped out soon. Getting quite extreme. Remember, over 80%, we need to be careful. Dollar CAD 13260 and 13109. Monthly pivot is there, 13171, and we've got bullish MAs. So it's looking quite good technically, but sentimentally, it's not in a really good place. If they sell it, it can come up. So keep an eye on that average. Dollar Swiss 91.40, and we got 90.79. Very long, but then we're going close to extremes again. When it gets to 80% above, then we will see reversals, and likewise below 20% we'll see reversals, just because it's like liquidation of the stops and stuff. So when we get to the final stops on the destination on the train journey, gold 1976 and 1899, but really 1900, just easier to remember. MAs are pointing down, signals down, and we are a sell. They're going long, so that's a sell. And just a quick look at S&P. There's no point looking at the pound USD because it's no longer a signal. If you remember, we close the signals every week, before the weekend. So risk off technically on the S&P. Your daily pivot at 13.30. Tomorrow's pivot is lower at 33.17. It's a bearish projection for tomorrow, and see how it's dynamically changing. So your support one on the daily is 32.89. We've broken this trend line. We've got some resistance here now. Just a fairly quick one today. Hopefully the sound wasn't that bad. It might be a bad quality at the beginning. So for that, I apologise. I'll try and remedy it if it does. And and have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.